My name is Anna. I'm from Ukraine. I'm 26 years old. I was in my hometown at the time. It's a very small town in the west of Ukraine. And it happened after I expressed my opinion about the far-right political party and their activity in Ukraine. I posted my opinion on Facebook page of my hometown, and the administrators didn't really like it. They first deleted it, and when I asked them why they did that, they told me that my language was anti-Ukrainian, which it wasn't, but they didn't really care. And then one of them insulted me in his response. He called me a psycho, and he told me that I had to get treatment. So I decided to make it public because it was a very big insult for me, and I posted a screenshot of their responses in the same Facebook group. After that, they continued attacking me, and when they ran out of arguments, they went to my Facebook page, and they saw that I was an LGBTQI activist, and then they started bullying me based on my activity, on my sexuality. There was a lot of hate speech, an enormous amount of hate speech. They were calling me a defender of perverts, an advocate of homosexualization in Ukraine, and stuff like that. And basically all three of them were doing that together, and I was there all alone. I received some messages of support in private messages on Messenger, but nobody, only one person tried to be on my side and help me out a bit, but that was the only person, and I kind of felt all alone there. It was very difficult for me emotionally, and I also published some screenshots on my personal Facebook page, and then I received some more support from my fellow activists from Kyiv and other cities. It made me feel a bit better, but still I felt helpless because I knew I was in a very small town, and there was nowhere I could go. There is no institution or organization that I can come to for help, and I knew that it was kind of useless to go to the police because I have a very homophobic personal experience of reporting to the police. I once went there as a translator with the person who was attacked, and for 4 or 5 hours during the night I had to listen to homophobic jokes of the police workers, and that was awful. And they never, even though we have legislation on hate crimes, but police refuses to register obviously hate crimes as hate crimes. They normally just classify it as hooliganism. And even in big cities, it is a huge problem. Even if you have some NGOs and maybe more support, if you report to the police, it's pretty hopeless. Just 2 months ago, a transgender activist was attacked on public transportation in the big city in the west of Ukraine, and she reported to the police immediately. She even managed to take a photo of the attacker, and now 2 months later, police is about to close her case, saying that they are unable to find the attacker, and still they classified that case as hooliganism. So, yeah, it was probably one of the worst experiences I had online. It was very stressful for me. I wasted a few days of my time on fighting with those people, and yeah, if it wasn't for my partner, I don't know, it would be a pure catastrophe. And when you are in a small town in Ukraine, it feels like you are on some, I don't know, deserted island. I'm lucky to know a lot of LGBTQI activists, and they were, they gave me a huge hand of emotional support then, and plus my partner, as I have already mentioned. I'm glad that I am able to talk about it at all, because I know that some people are not out to almost anybody at all, and they are completely alone there in their fight. I could tell my story to quite a lot of people, and everything I could do was just to discuss that with them. But I wanted justice as well, and I couldn't get that. Those people who attacked me, they didn't care about what I was saying, and they are proud of themselves. I know that, I'm pretty sure. And they didn't bear any responsibility for that whatsoever, and I know that they will continue doing that. In Kiev, you can contact organizations like Insight or Nash Svit, and you can ask for their support. They can provide you some psychological support and also legal support. They can help you to file your report and stuff like that. But at the time I was in that small town, and I couldn't go anywhere, unfortunately. Luckily, after that I went here. I went to Belgium, and the atmosphere here is completely different, and I think it somehow also helped me to recover from homophobia and from that bullying in Ukraine. If I had to stay longer in Ukraine, I would probably have to go to a bigger city for support. Because it was really not easy to stay in that small town and being afraid that somebody might attack you.